for that lovely selection. Next, Ms. Aditi Graduation, Salutatorian, will now present her address for the class of 2013.
Good morning, teachers, parents, staff, and the class of 2013, and congratulations to you all for making it this far. I first want to express my thanks for the people who have made this day possible. I have no doubt that without them, we couldn't all be standing here today. Thank you to the Henrico teachers and staff for getting us to this point. Thank you to the friends and family who have constantly stood by us behind the scenes. And thank you to my fellow classmates of 2013 for having the perseverance to make it to graduation. After today, you can all proudly call yourselves graduates of Henrico High School. As we finally wind down our high school years, there must be a lot of emotions that we all are feeling. Pride because of what we have achieved, joy because of all the people cheering for us today, and fear because of the uncertainty of what's to come. For me personally, graduation comes with a whirlwind of emotions. It's a little strange, however, because the emotion I feel the most is guilt. I feel guilty because I can't help realizing that we have all had a world-class education handed to us. I have gotten the resources that some children only dream of. There's nothing that sets me apart from the millions of children that don't have access to education, so why me? Why did I get the chance that so many do not? My grandmother never learned to read or write. She didn't know what her name looked like on paper, or how to transform pencil lead into coherent sentences. Her son, my father, had to fight for a few hours of education that he held dear, and he worked hard for them. He is the reason I'm standing before you today. I, on the other hand, was handed the tools that I needed to learn to read and write with little trouble at all. I've never truly realized how easy it has always been for all of us to get an education. The education my grandmother would have only dreamed about is our reality, and one that is far more precious than I ever could have known. High school has been something that I've always taken for granted, but today I can look back and understand how important it has been. These past 4 years, I have been rushing towards this moment to be able to call myself a high school graduate. But what does that really mean? The value of a diploma is much more than a piece of paper. It's not necessarily the key to success, but rather a symbol of what we can achieve. By itself, a diploma is worthless. It is the person behind the paper that really matters, the one that will use it to succeed. And though our diplomas might get dusty after many years, what we have learned at Henrico never will. The education that we have received is much more than facts and figures. It is power. Power to shape who we are and who we will be. It will give us control over our lives, to take us onwards and upwards, under even the most foreboding of circumstances. Remember that this is not the end of your story. It is only the beginning, and you have many more chapters that have yet to be written. Henrico High School has given you the tools to write them. Your education might have been handed to you, but it is up to each one of you to use it wisely, to shape your own future. As we graduate today, it is no doubt important to realize our accomplishments. We have successfully finished high school after 4 long years of hard work. It's a feat that many, including my own grandmother, could have only dreamed about. So take the time today to celebrate what you have done by joining the class of 2013. And after congratulating yourself, use your warrior spirit to continue on. Walk out of these doors ready to change the face of the world. Thank you and congratulations.